Du Bois understood the importance of religious institutions. He was clear about the significance and centrality of black churches to the overall civic and social and moral life, ethical life of black folk.
Du Bois and his religiosity was very complex. He was not someone who adhered to a particular denominational view of religion. He certainly did not attend church on a regular basis. He did not believe in a dogmatic approach to religion. And this really put him at odds with many black people who were deeply connected to the black church and its significance in black life, especially in the South, but also at Wilberforce. Du Bois, very emotionally reserved, did not connect with the type of emotional fervor that was a characteristic of the black religious experience. And one of the reasons why he did not particularly enjoy his time at Wilberforce was because of the religious services that he was compelled to take part in.
Du Bois didn't have the reputation of being very religious. He kind of looked down on the black churches.
Du Bois's encounter with the experience of people getting the Holy Ghost, getting happy in black churches, was one of extreme disorientation. This was not what he was familiar with. He was overwhelmed, and really, when he writes about it, seems like he may have even been kind of frightened about this sort of really dramatic spiritual expression.
When they asked Du Bois to pray at Wilberforce, Du Bois will not. He was very clear.
So this was reflective of how Du Bois did not believe in a very kind of strict, rigid approach to religion, particularly organized religion. He was still very deeply spiritual, believed in a higher power, but was not one to adhere to a particular dogma when it came to African-American religion.
So I think what we have with Du Bois is someone who's deeply skeptical of the institutional church and its dogma, but who held the belief, right, that there was more than us, that there was something more that mattered in how we lived our lives, right, and how that something more impacted, right, our ethical and moral orientation to each other. So I'm not saying he's agnostic. I'm not saying that he was an atheist. I'm not saying that he was Christian. I'm saying his beliefs mattered to how he oriented himself to the world, and those beliefs were complicated and nuanced.